Good morning. So, hey, I just want to share with you if you're anything like me, you enjoy a morning cup of coffee, or in my case, I like kind of all those sweet drinks. So, I like a latte that's usually flavored. And I realized that annually, my calculations are that I was spending about $3,500 a year on Starbucks. That's approximately $10 a day, doing the math roughly. And I found a way to just make my own coffee. It tastes fantastic. If not, I hate to say, but almost even better. One of the things I don't like is sometimes the coffee is a little bit bitter when I go to a place that sounds like Yarbucks, but not to say the name, but it's usually kind of bitter and sometimes it tastes kind of burnt. So I am using my own coffee. I went to the store and I bought Illy coffee. This was $11, I believe $11 and like 99 cents. So I got that. Then I have a mocha pot. This pot is an Italian, mostly used in Europe, and what it does is that it percolates the coffee kind of the old-fashioned way. So there's that. I have my milk, my flavored syrup, and a little bit of hot cocoa. And let me show you how I do it. This is a filter. You take this filter out, and you pour the water in here. I go right up to about where see this little knob thing on the side? I go right about there with the water. Then I put this in, and I use my coffee. So this ends up being about a quad, which is about what is in a venti coffee, if I'm not mistaken. My gosh, this espresso smells so good. So generally in a barista situation, they would pat that down. I actually have never bought a tool to pat it down. Sometimes I use my fingers, but I don't feel like doing that today. So this is great. Then you put this on, you screw the lid onto it, and then you just heat it until this fills up with your fresh brewed latte. Or espresso, I should say. While that coffee is brewing, I'm going to take a minute to just kind of give you an idea. So it's not like I can't go somewhere and buy coffee. In fact, I like that, but more as a social thing to do on a day off, or if I have time in the morning to go and sit and have the social aspect of sitting in a cafe. But what I am enjoying is that my house smells fantastic in the morning. I'm able to do this really quickly, and I think you will see that it's super easy, and it tastes fantastic. So just want to share that with you, and the savings are incredible, which I can use to spend on something else. Okay, so while we're waiting for the espresso to brew, I'm going to just start my milk. So I go ahead and I put I kind of like my latte with sort of a lot of milk. So I do that, pour about 3/4 of a cup to a cup of milk, and then I put this in the microwave. All right, so my milk is hot and ready to go. For a little bit of extra flavor, I am going to add some powdered hot cocoa mix. This spoon is more of a teaspoon, so I do kind of like it flavorful, so I'm going to add 3. I'm going to add 1/1000, 2/1000 of my salted caramel syrup to make my own personalized latte. Now, this is a frother, and I'm just going to froth my milk. All right, so then I just pour my espresso into my cup. I'm used to having a very strong amount of caffeine in the morning, so that's what I do. Then I take this, I just pour my milk that's been heated into my cup. I get it to about right where I want it. Say probably about there, because I've already mentioned that I like it really sweet. And then I start to add my foam, which usually I use a bigger spoon, so it does go faster, like 1 or 2 scoops, and it's pretty much done. And if you really want to be fancy, you could do nutmeg. In this case, I'll do a little bit of cinnamon, and it's ready to go. Cheers. Have a great day. Oh my God, it's so good. Enjoy.